Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill. Neon Moon Tavern is under new ownership, so if you're looking for a place to go to enjoy live music, the area's top DJs and great food, all in a fun and safe environment, then we are the place for you. Our friendly bartenders and fantastic kitchen staff will take great care of you. Find us at 4529 Shepherdstown Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-260-4002.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
All right, Chloe, well, congratulations on your new policies.
Thank you.
And just basically making sure all of your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out and give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Washington High School, where Home Team Sports is presenting Jefferson Cougars versus the Washington High School Patriots. Joining me tonight is my friend and my fellow competitor, a former Martinsburg standout, Addie Gilmore. How you doing tonight, Addie?
I'm doing well, man. I am excited to see this competitive game. I heard about the last one. I watched the ending of the last one, so I know the controversial energy that surrounds this game, and this is going to be fun, man. This is what high school students live for, and the fans live for as well.
Oh, exactly, and we're in a sold-out house tonight. And like you said, that previous matchup they had came down to a controversial ending that had both sides perplexed. But moving forward, this is obviously a major get-back game for Jefferson. How do they come out and prove that they can compete and actually win this game against Washington, trying to avenge their early season loss?
Well, for one, they can't. They gotta keep that game in the rear view. It's very easy to keep our rearview mirror and look back then and say what could we have done better? What could the referees have done better? But that game's in the past now. You gotta take care of business. Continue your offense. Continue to go through your primetime players. Like Gladney, who hit 5 threes last game. You gotta continue to do what got you here.
Exactly. No, Addie, you're completely right. Like you said, this game was a little bit over 3 weeks ago, and both teams are completely different, with Jefferson starting to surge and Washington seeming to hit a little bit of cold spout. DJ Borley of Washington, though, is somebody I'm really looking out for one of our key players of the game. He's definitely got a habit of scoring. He's a 3-level scorer. He can put the ball on the floor, and Washington's offense seems to just run through him. And as long as they stick to the game plan, keep getting other guys touches and finding him in open positions, Washington can be successful. But on the other side of the coin, we'll see what the situation revolving Jamari Jenkins, if he's going to be able to suit up tonight, as he is participating in pregame warm-ups. Not having him and another huge ball handler for Jefferson might cause potential problems. So that leaves a lot on Jaden Gladney, and obviously Adonis Troxel had a huge game of 5 threes the other night against Hedgesville, allowed him to pace and keep that that lead, but never allow Hedgesville to get close. So we will see how both these teams adjust. But I think it's critical that Jefferson gets out to a quick start and keeps their foot on the pedal if they want to win this game.
Absolutely. That is a great point, Drew. Whoever controls momentum is setting themselves up to have the best chance to win this game. And like you mentioned, having Jenkins back, sets up the tone for a complete different matchup.
Exactly.
The complexity that he brings, just with his ball handling ability and his ability to play make, is totally different than all season. So we will see if he suits up today. Like you say, it looks like he's warming up. So game time decision, or perhaps the decision's already been made.
Yeah, it looks like he really wants to get after it. I know he's one of those players that weren't very happy after the conclusion of that first round bout. But like I said, Jefferson's on a 3-game winning streak with 3 sectional wins, looking like they're hitting their stride right at the right time. And if Jamari is healthy and can play with them and play at a high level, even if he's not fully at 100%, that would be huge for Jefferson to allow them to make, possibly build a lead and get out on these guys. Because Washington's a young team, but they're very well coached by Ryan Miller.
Very well coached.
If they get into their sets and they rebound the basketball, which seems to be a problem for Washington most of the season, it gives them a great chance to win and possibly sweep this crosstown rivalry.
Absolutely. Yep. And you mentioned coaching. Both teams are so well coached, having known Ryan and playing against him, and having competed against the coaching staff of Washington. It's going to come down to, if the game is close, it's interesting to see who wins the X's and O's matchup from a coaching staff standpoint, because we know the players are going to play and make, but sometimes the game does come down to what coaches are going to make the in-game adjustments that brings you over the hump. So that's going to be interesting to see.
Oh, you hit it right, the nail on the head right there. And both these teams are very competitive. Like you said, Washington won that first round matchup, and I know this is going to be a tough atmosphere to Jefferson to come out and win this game. But Jefferson is the more talented team, but Washington made the plays in the previous matchup, and that's why they came out victorious. Yep. This game's going to come down to not turning the basketball over, making sure you're rebounding the ball, and essentially not shooting yourself in the foot. Mm-hmm. So we will see. This will be a great matchup for us moving forward, and a big-time win for whoever comes out victorious, especially in the sectional standings and moving forward in the sectional playoff time.
Playoff time, baby.
It's playoff time. You know how that goes.
Playoff time, baby. Playoff time.
Well, with that being said, everyone, this will be the end of our pregame show. We will be rejoining the network here as soon as pregame tip-off is about to begin. We'll be right back with Home Team Sports.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Home Team Sports as we are covering the Jefferson High School Cougars versus the Washington Patriots. The jump ball is about to commence. It does not look like Jamari Jenkins is starting tonight, but it does appear that he is dressed and on the bench and available if needed. So that'll be an interesting concept moving forward. They are getting ready to jump ball, and we will continue to monitor Jamari's situation as the game moves forward. Addie, man, this is going to be a crazy matchup. Like you said, it's going to be seeing Jefferson trying to avenge their early in-season loss and keep up the momentum that they have started to place over the last 2 or 3 weeks. And Washington, trying to break a cold spell. They haven't been playing the best since the middle of January. So we will see how they move forward going through this game.
This is the time where you want to play well. This is the time where you want to peak. Anything that happens early on in the season is almost like a new season now. So we'll see who gets out in an early lead, like you said.
Exactly. And Jefferson winning the tip. Number 1, Keelan Johnson with the ball, looking to get wide. Shively, a post touch on the block, kicks it back out. Shot by Johnson, off the mark. Shively with the rebound, looking for somebody, kicks it out to Troxel. Shively pass to Vickers. Vickers to Johnson. And here goes Gladney with the basketball. Nice spin move by Gladney. And just off the mark, good rebound there by Washington's number 12, Braylon Berry.
That was a good move, though. He got to his spot, got to his sweet spot, just happened to miss a shot.
Oh, exactly. And that was great defense in the first possession there by Washington. And Borley up with a shot. And he's definitely not shy about getting those shots up, Addy. He wants to make sure he's going to give his team the best opportunities. He's definitely by far the best scorer. And it looks like a carry violation called there on number 1, Keelan Johnson.
Yeah, that was the right call. It looked like he got it just a little bit too under it. So I think that was the right call.
Yeah, a lot of these players get away with that now, but man, the referees are starting to really crack down on that. And speaking on Keelan Johnson will be huge for this game tonight. He's been coming off a little bit of an injury, now just getting back to 100% health. If he can really hit on all cylinders, that gives Jefferson another threat. Shot up there by number 1, Chris Dolman. Rebound there by number 12, Braylon Berry. He gets fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Another key to this game is who's going to control the boards. Who's going to box out, who's going to win that rebounding battle, because we know that how much that makes a difference to the result of the game.
Yeah, speaking in the pregame show, we were speaking on, rebounding and turnovers and being, you're not trying to shoot yourself in the foot. And Washington so far has came out and they're working hard. They've gotten 2 offensive boards in the first possession. So they'll have to keep up this energy to make sure that they can compete in this game.
Yep. Want to make your free throws too, but you know how close the game came to last time, so it could.
Exactly.
Definitely want to
Berry
capitalize
connects on the second. Finish at 1 for 2. Here comes Johnson up the floor with the basketball. A little cross screen action there for Shively. Shively a little 4-footer just off the mark. Good rebound. Dolman bringing the basketball up the floor. And we'll see. Jefferson's coming out a little bit slower than they did last night or on Tuesday against Hedgesville, so they're going to have to rebound and compete with Washington's pressure.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Jefferson's in man.
Yeah, if they're extending, there's a lot of switching action. But Washington likes those high ball screens. As you see, number 11, Chet Gore is going to definitely get in a lot of those actions, and he's really good popping as well to help Borley out in the scoring department.
Washington's patient. They got a good shot. That was good offense.
And Dolman with a big-time shot to extend the lead to 4-0 coming out here. And this is the best start Washington could have asked for. Coming off a couple slow games, these guys are definitely pulling it up.
That was a good shot. And again, they didn't get.
There's a nice little layup attempt.
It seems as if the teams are getting settled in now. Getting settled into their offense, getting settled into their composure.
Nice hands there by Shively. It looks like Vickers comes up with the basketball on a fall.
Yeah, this is the result of foul. The intensity is really high in this gym right now.
You can feel it. I mean, it's almost shaking the seats up here.
You can feel it.
In the skybox, this is definitely a major game for both sides. They both know it. If these teams have state, tournament aspirations, now it's, like you said, the time to play your best basketball. So they'll continue to keep hooping tonight, I guarantee it.
I know you remember these matchups, Drew. How fun it was to play these kinds of games.
Oh, these were the best games on Friday nights after school.
Oh, man.
After the game, hit up Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know it.
Feel confident and love the game, man. Big time rebound there.
Big time rebound. Oh, good pass.
Yeah, what a pass. And Barry, what a pump fake. Seems to draw a foul. 2 shots. Barry's out here playing really well, important minutes.
What a great pass. What a obviously the finish was patient and beautiful, but my gosh, the court vision to be able to identify the open man from that far out. This goes to show you the development and the skill level that these guys have.
Exactly, and Coach Ryan Miller has really started to see depth development with these younger guys. I mean, this is a very young team. Bordley is probably their best player, and he's a sophomore. So this is going to be interesting to see over the next couple of years. But this Washington Patriots team is feisty, and they will stay competitive with Jefferson. And misses the second one by Barry. It's still a struggle with the free throw line for both teams. It's kind of been the story of the season for both of them. Johnson down to Shively to Vickers. What an extra pass.
Good shot. Good shot.
And see, that play right there was all set up by Shively. He got in there. He got in a post touch and immediately looked and saw a diving Vickers. And that was a great play on both sides. Way to finish.
Good pass.
Travel there by Josh McCarthy. Jefferson basketball side out.
Even though he traveled there, that cross-court pass that was made, I mean, that is very difficult to make. As a matter of fact, it's told to not make that kind of pass, a cross-court pass, but you can make it.
They tell you that's not the smart play to make as Jefferson gets their Iverson series. They're really liking these Shabby low block touches, and he's making them pay down there. He's drawing fouls and making the right plays. It looks like Shabby's going back to the line for 2.
Good aggressive move under the basket.
Yeah, he may be a little undersized, but Shively's a football player. You can definitely tell with how he uses his body. He's good at blocking out and helping his teammates with even on-ball screens. Poked away there by Barry. Recovered there by Chet Gore. Up the floor to Bordley. Looks to slow it down a little bit. Dolman has the basketball out to Gore. Coming off a ball screen. Gore's diving. Kicks it out to Bordley, and he's going to get it up. Bang! And what a shot there by Bordley. And he's going to want to keep doing that consistently out the remainder of the game. It'll be key for them if they still want a chance to win.
Talk about pick and roll execution. Pick and roll execution. Roll, shooter came out, perfect offense.
Yeah, filling the spots there, Addy. And like you said, Bordley filled a perfect spot. Great dive there by Chet Gore, and that just set everything up. A good finish there, right there by Jefferson. Currently 8-6 with 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. Washington owns a slight lead, and Bordley's getting another one up. Bang! Making 2 in a row there for Bordley.
Oh, no.
Playing really well. And he's key to their success. He's out there clapping. He's hyped up. Man, you got to love it.
Somebody better get out there.
Yeah, you better guard him if they want to have a chance, man. Johnson with the basketball. Gives a high post touch here to Wyatt Shively. And Shively will shoot that. He's shot a couple of those against Hedgesville and was knocking them down. It's definitely in his repertoire. Vickers with the ball in the corner, and Shively gets it back up top. He keeps getting that triple threat. He might let one of those go, Addy. And Johnson lets one go, and bang! We got a little old-fashioned shootout here, don't we?
It seems that way. I guess no team is going to get out to an early lead.
I know. 11-9 here by Washington. As Dolman kicks it out. Bordley, another one. Oh, and it's 3 in a row. Bordley's going insane. He's out of his mind.
And at this point, you might want to just blanket him. Blanket him because he is in a zone. You can see it in his eyes, see it in his confidence.
And he seems to want the ball every possession. He's not scared. And Jefferson seems to be adjusting. They're looking like they're going to put Roper and Mari in. That'll be huge. And Bordley with the steal. Bordley coming down to the rim. Finish. And Bordley with 11 straight points.
Another one. So we realized we were having some clock malfunction issue, but the score is 16-9 with Washington winning. Jefferson with 9, 16-9.
And it looks like it's a full timeout here by Jefferson. With that being said, we'll take here a quick media break. We'll be right back with you to start with a few minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the commercial. 2:15 left to go in this first quarter. Very highly competitive first quarter between Jefferson and Washington, with Washington holding a 16-9 lead. And Addy, Borley's been out here playing out of his mind. He knocked down 3 quick threes in that layup. He looks like he's clocking on all cylinders tonight.
He sure does. With his confidence, and his teammates are very unselfish and looking for him too.
Exactly.
That's the kind of team you want to have.
And with that being said, we see Jamari Jenkins for the first time, and we'll see how healthy he is. He's missed the last few ball games, but he's definitely an X factor for these Jefferson Cougars. Misses his first mid-range jumper, but he's going to be aggressive.
He is, and it's good to get that shot out the way, It's definitely good to get that missed shot out the way, get a feel of it, get a feel for the game.
Exactly, and Borley up there with the shot, but they called a foul on the floor. Jefferson out, or Washington ball underneath.
Borley is hyper aggressive right now, and not even just for his three, but just to score in general.
He's scoring, and he's also got a quick steal too, and he's made a couple nice defensive plays. As Washington gets there's Dolman. He's got 2 quick points, and he's down here playing really well. He's got a couple assists to Borley as well.
Good inbounds play. 18-9. 18-9. Washington winning right now.
A missed shot there by Shively, and seems to go out rubbing off his hands. Washington will get the basketball. And like we said in the pregame show, this is huge for Washington. Whoever's running the rebounding battle and also not turning the ball over is going to be the team that wins. And as you see in this first quarter, Washington's winning both of those battles, and they are up by 9 right now.
Yep. Keys to the game.
You have Dolman bringing the ball up the floor. Check into the game now. Gore kicks it out. Getting downhill, ball ricochets off his foot, and Jamari picks it up in transition. Looks to be slowing it down. Kicks it to Vickers.
Got away with the carry there a little bit.
Yeah, he did get his hand underneath of it, but I guess the ref wanted to give that one a
good.
little bit.
We want to see action. We want to see action, not stoppage.
And Vickers up with a 3, just off, and Gore coming down with the rebound. Dolman pushing the basketball up. They want to get out and pace and space, man. It looks like they want to play fast, and even though that's Jefferson's game, they seem to be playing well. Gore with the shot, just off the mark. A little bit strong. Gladney bringing the basketball up. Takes to the rim, just misses off the front of the iron.
That was a good shot, though. That was a good shot.
Yeah, this is quick up and down the floor. And a foul there by Shively on Dolman. He's really attacking the paint hard.
Way to push the pressure. Way to push the pressure and force the official to make a call, because that was definitely a foul.
Yeah, Shively, he plays very well, but sometimes he has a chance to get into foul trouble. And that would be huge here for Jefferson, because they need his rebound and they need his toughness down there, to keep Washington at bay. They're up by 9 right now, and they need a little bit more out of everybody involved to win this rebounding battle. And Dolman short on the first one. Again, Washington's struggling a little bit here with their free throw woes.
They are.
They got to knock down shots. They're going to keep Jefferson in the game.
Could come back to bite you in the end.
And Dolman knocks down the second.
Got a sweet stroke.
Yeah, it looks good.
Got a sweet shot.
And all of his misses are strong, so that's a good sign to see. Jamari hands it off to Gladney. A little hand check foul there. And that was on Lezidio Machado. His first. Kicks it to Jamari. Jamari gets up about a 30-footer. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound there by number 23. And he gets his own rebound back. Josh McCarthy. And here comes DJ Borley up the floor with Jamari Jenkins on his hip pocket with a little floater. It's good.
You might want to take a charge there. I mean, he was in a good position to take a charge.
Half-court heave. Ooh. This misses the side of the rim. Well, at the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, it is 21-9. Washington holds that lead, and we will be back here shortly to resume the second quarter of this highly contested contest.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Hey, home team sports fans. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support
welcome back, everyone.
Washington
up 21-9 currently over the Jefferson Cougars. We are having some technical difficulties with our scoreboard, so be patient with us. We'll try to update you every minute or so to keep you updated on the current score and time. It looks like it will be Washington side out. They will have possession first. And like I said, the score is 21-9. A very fast-paced first quarter.
It has been. And we're paying attention to those keys of the game. We're seeing how it's playing out. We didn't anticipate a shootout like this.
And it looks like a turnover there from the inbounds. Dolman looked to catch it out of bounds, and they didn't say there was any contact. So it looks like it is Jefferson Cougars basketball as they inbound it into Jamari Jenkins. Foul there.
Yeah, I'm wondering when Jamar's going to get in his groove, because you know it's coming. You know what's coming with a player like that, a player that's so specialized in this game, in this art.
Yeah,
it's only a matter of time.
And he's just a pure talent. He works hard on his craft. He's very crafty. I mean, he can do everything. He's not only just a great scorer and ball handler, but he's a great teammate. Guys rave about him, and that's huge if they want to be playing deep in March.
Right.
Gladney underneath draws a foul.
Very aggressive.
And this will be key. I said start coming into the game that Jefferson needed to start fast. Well, they kind of started a little slow, and it wasn't necessarily that they were playing bad, but Washington is just playing so well. They got to be shooting over 70% from the field.
Yeah, Washington came out like a blitzkrieg and came guns blazing.
Yeah, that they did. I mean, they look like they were really concentrating on this game. They wanted to put it to bed that any sort of indication that they didn't deserve to win that first matchup, they want to come out here and play their absolute best, and they are.
Leave no doubt. You don't play with your food, right? You don't play with your food.
Exactly. And Gladney good on both, cutting the lead down to 10. Jamari applying full court pressure and gets the poke away. Nice reverse layup there by Jamari Jenkins.
Matter of time.
And here comes the Jefferson pressure. This is what we were looking for. They kind of played a little lax defense there, but I can tell Coach Lewis got into them, and now they're bringing a double. They're going to try to speed this Washington team up.
They sure are. And it's
Borley with the basketball.
Keeps their composure. Take the shots.
Tough rebound there by George Waddle. Got it right back. He's going back up with it. He got it again. And the third time's the charm. Welty knocks it in.
Way to stay with it.
Big time minutes coming right off the bench, getting 3 offensive rebounds and finishing around the rim, Addy. I mean, that's how you get more minutes moving forward in the sectional time.
We love to see that, man. As someone who always wanted to be a big, we just love to see the grit and grind and the work.
Oh, he was working hard. And that's no slouch. He's going up against Shively there. I mean, he's just as strong as anybody in the EPAC, and he's putting his body on him, going to work too. As Dolman with the basketball gets downhill, a little 3-foot floater just short. But Welty another rebound, and a hard foul there by Shively. Helps him up off his feet. I don't believe that was intentional, but definitely Shively's letting him know this isn't going to be an easy night for him.
Yeah, definitely was a hard foul. I don't think it was malicious either, but it definitely was a hard foul that could have been bad.
And there's Shively's second foul. I believe Coach Lewis is going to put in Jared Wilberger to come in and relieve him so he doesn't get in further foul trouble.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's the right decision.
And Wilberger might present a different matchup because he's a little bit taller. He's not as strong as Shively, but he's been known to get a lot of offensive rebounds. So we'll see how this goes.
Well, Shively better stay in the game right now because they got 4 players on the court right now.
Yep, they did have 4, and the refs didn't catch that. But now Wilberger's in the game, so all is well, right? He's good on the first. And Welty really providing good minutes, a good first minute and a half here. 3 rebounds and 3 quick points as he's off the mark there for the second one. Here comes Gladney giving the ball up to Johnson as he brings up the floor, and he's attacking. Right down to Wilberger. Just off the mark there.
That wasn't a bad shot, though. Just a little bit.
Oh, that was a great touch. Wilberger's just got to settle in. Borley pump fake, gets downhill, finishes at the rim. Another one there by Borley, and DJ Borley is playing phenomenal tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And that shot was shut up because he made his first 3 threes.
Exactly.
You have to jump out and give it the proper attention that's necessary and blow by.
And there goes Johnson up, just short off the mark. Going downhill, finishes at the rim.
Back, yep.
And just misses, but another foul here committed by the Jefferson Cougars.
That's a good call. They push him in the back. They push him in the back.
And Josh McCarthy going to the line for his first attempts of the night. And we got to say, Addy, I mean, Washington, this is probably their best basketball game of the season. The way they came out and they brought the fight to Jefferson. A team that's won 3 in a row and playing their best basketball. How does Jefferson respond to this adversity?
Well, they got to understand that basketball is a game of runs. Basketball games are runs, and the players that you have been through adversity. I don't want to say worse adversity than this, but similar adversity as this. So believe in your culture, believe in your blueprint, believe in your players, believe in yourself and your teammates, and anything can happen. It's basketball.
Yeah, but McCarthy's good on the second. And like you said, you got to believe in the culture. You got to trust these guys. This is a veteran-led team. They've been through this before. They've been down double digits and came back. It's just, all dependent on their shoulders how they respond.
Yep.
And a quick travel there by number 23, Quinn Goins. And Jefferson's just their worst enemy right now, committing some turnovers. They got to solidify those up front to get themselves back in this game, as there's a 15-point Washington lead right now. Kicks out to number 12, Braylon Berry. He gets down the floor and finishes with that left hand. Look a little James Harden-esque. As pushing this lead to 30-13 with 5:25 left to go, and Jefferson needs to respond quickly.
You got to respond quickly. You don't want to and especially in some other teams' building, you don't want to get too far down. You don't want to get too far down.
And it looks like Coach Lewis is bringing some adjustments in. He's bringing in Vickers and Shively, with those 2 fouls. So that'll be interesting to watch over his next 5 minutes of this second quarter. Jamari kicks it to Goins. Just off the front of the end, and their shots just aren't seeming to fall.
They're getting good shots too. They're not taking bad shots. It's just not falling right now. Maybe you got to switch room halftime.
Yeah, that might be what it is, but they're definitely taking high value looks.
But that's something that you can control.
Yeah, that's effort and attitude right there. And it looks like there's a timeout here by Jefferson as the score is 32-13. Washington Patriots up right now. It is a full timeout. And with that being said, we'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back shortly to continue coverage of the second quarter. Be back, gentlemen.
In Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a quarter that has been dominated by the Washington Patriots, as they are currently winning 32-13 with 4:46 left to go against the Jefferson Cougars. They came out strong. They've been knocking down shots, and we'll see over this next 4.5 minutes how Jefferson proceeds to respond to those runs that they are quickly opposing. Jamari with the basketball right now, Shively at the top of the key. Off to Vickers. Shively getting downhill and finishing and one. That is a tough bucket.
Right on time.
And that's what they're going to need if they want to start digging away at this comeback. Shively's going to have to provide big-time minutes and also be careful. He does have 2 fouls. Yep. They need him not to pick up a crucial third foul in this period.
If I was Washington, I would pay attention to that. Not just on the defensive side, but on the offensive side. You know that he's going to be aggressive being down like this. Look for a charge.
Exactly. Missed shot there, but picked up by Vickers. Back to Shively. And he's not scared to shoot it. He's going to let it go. And knocked down. There's a 3 by Shively.
Right on time.
And, over the last couple games, that hasn't been his repertoire, but he has been knocking down those shots. And, 5 quick points there by Shively with a steal. He's been an X factor for bringing Jefferson back. Kicks it up to Gladney, just short. Rebound there by Barry. A foul seems to be picked up by number 0, Jaden Gladney. And Barry appears to be shook up a little there. I don't know if that was his knee or his ankle, but it looks like he got tripped up there on that foul. Yeah, both teams currently at 3 personal fouls. Once they hit that 5, the new rule is this double bonus. There's no more 1-and-1s.
How you feel about that rule?
It is definitely an interesting concept. It's more NBA-like, but also I think it helps, not extend games per se. So I do like the rule. It helps allow teams, to have those 2 shots, but I do miss the old pressure of that 1-and-1. Number 15, Sean McCarthy, kicks it off the 12, Braylon Berry. And Coach Lewis clamoring there for a travel and gets it. He is fighting tooth and nail, trying to get back in this game as Jefferson is on a quick 5-0 run with the basketball bat.
Basketball is a game of runs. The basketball science presents this all the time,
Amen. I mean, that's, like you said, it's whoever has the last run and who can capitalize on the most runs. And solid screen there by Shively. Good kick by Jamari. And another 2 shots at the line here for Shively, and he's really starting to feel himself and getting into his zone. And it'll be critical, to continue to chip away at this lead if Jefferson can get him the ball and allow him to go to work on a low block.
Right. Yep, it might. What Jefferson might want to look at is just having Jenkins out and just running a high pick and roll and letting him make his magic, because it seems like Will Jimmy gets in the right spot. Gets those right openings, the X spots that I like to refer to. When I'm coaching my girls, that's absolutely, man. It presents itself.
Yeah, and and Shively's just always in the right place at the right time. He knows how to get the rebounds. Not being the biggest guy, but using his body, and it's very impressive to see. As he misses the second, Borley, another heat check, and bang! There's 4 threes tonight.
What's the record in Washington?
I know Dominique Newman had 9 threes in 2013, but I'm not quite sure if that is the record. But Jamari getting one up.
I tell you what, I remember I was in this gym when Cedric Brown hit 6 threes.
Oh, shout out to Cedric.
I remember that.
Pure shooter, and just won a JV middle school basketball championship yesterday.
He did. Shout out to South Middle School JV boys basketball. They played hard. I actually got to call that game with one of my students last night, and that was fun.
And that's what it's all about, Addy. And a good shot there by Josh McCarthy, and he's starting to feel himself a little bit too, heating up with 4 quick points. Shively setting the ball screen. Kind of bunched up in the corner with him and Jamari Jenkins, and he's getting a post touch. Jamari driving downhill. Ball gets poked away by McCarthy, and him and Borley are running, and he fakes it out, goes up to the rim, hits the front of the rim, and Borley causing the travel, restricting his airspace, and we're getting all different aspects here of Borley's game. He's truly a raw talent.
So I'm confused about that, but I guess this is something that I should look up. Is it a travel if you fall to the ground, or is it a travel if you roll over on the ground?
So technically, it's if you have possession of the basketball and you are moving, then your feet are not planted or in a pivot, that is considered a travel. Yes. But that is a great question. A lot of viewers don't know that.
Makes all the sense. Oh, it's not all the sense.
Oh, and what an inbound play drew up there by Ryan Miller. And it looks like he's clamoring for a timeout and does not get it. Coach Miller is heated over there. He really wanted a timeout. The score is 39-19 as Washington High School has plummeted their lead out to 20 points. And Shively gets underneath and finishes with a nice left-handed scoop. And he is fighting to keep these guys in the game.
He is. He's showing a lot of grit. Maybe that comes from the football a little bit, but he's definitely want to get it over.
Yeah, almost hit that 8-second count.
He almost did.
And Barry knocks down a 3, and he's got 5. I'm telling you, Washington just seems to be in a groove, doubling up Jefferson, and Gladney pulls up, hits off the side of the rim. It is 42-21 with 1:48, and this is of nightmare proportions for Jefferson. They need to find something. They need to find something quick.
And what's interesting is when Jefferson does find something, Washington finds something else.
Yeah, like you said, it's a game of adjustments as well. Not only just runs, as Barry's coming to the rim, finishes at the paint, and it's good defense there by Will Shively for not getting his 3rd foul. Going straight up and down, that is huge. I mean, that is going to keep Jefferson in this game. And somebody who had a huge game the other night, Troxel, hasn't attempted a field goal attempt. It might need to get him some more touches to try to call back into this game. Oh, and number 1, Chris Dolman
took out the photographer. Took out the photographer with that move.
Mama, there goes that man.
Man, it's quickly going to a 44-21 lead right now.
Yeah.
Jefferson needs to respond expeditiously.
And with that being said, it's a 30-second timeout. We will go over some of our sponsors. We appreciate Shelton Tree Service, State Farm Insurance Call, Jared Ferguson, Smith Nadenbush Insurance with Elizabeth Bradley, Catrow Law, Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance, Opeka Motors, R&L Landscapes, Ameritech Tire and Auto, The Barn Bridal and Formwear, Mount State Basketball Academy, Cheryl Yates and ERA Liberty Reality, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Big Mike's Grillin', Cookies and Milk Daycare, Pearson Smith Reality Call Center, ATCW, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, Neon Moon Tavern, and Enclosures Unlimited Glass Company. We thank you all for your important sponsorships,
definitely,
and we look forward to keeping those relationships over the years.
For sure. Shout out to the support, guys. Shout out to all the support. We appreciate you, and we are definitely do not take it for granted.
Amen. And coming out of this timeout, as Jefferson is down 44-21 against the Washington Patriots with 1:16 left to go.
44-21.
Next team foul by Washington puts Jefferson to bonus, and Jefferson is 2 team fouls away from putting Washington into the double bonus.
Jefferson wants to go on like a 5-0 run right here. You know, you go on a 5-0 run, yes, you're still going to be down, but you go into halftime with some kind of momentum to build on.
And Shively out top, putting the ball on the floor, back to Jamari. Jenkins gets up to 3, and it rolls in. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good sometimes there, Addy, and they needed that.
They sure did. That was right on time.
The lead is now 20 as Dolman bringing up the basketball. Gets the ball over to McCarthy, who's driving downhill, kicks it to the corner. Chet Gore gets up a 3. Little off the mark there as Gladney picks up the rebound. Kicks it over to Jenkins. Jenkins getting downhill, shoots at the rim a little strong.
You can still see the rust a little bit. You know, you can still see the rust.
Yeah, you miss about 2 weeks, it's going to be tough.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
Yeah, a little contact there by Shively. Seemed to get away with the foul.
And
there's a charge there by Jamari Jenkins. He lowered that shoulder. Possible a little frustration there due to the score, but definitely a charge there by Jamari Jenkins.
Definitely, yep. You know, a little too much of a pronounced push-off.
Yeah,
he's a little too much.
And he's getting subbed out here. Looks like Tayshawn Roper is now in the game. And Gladney getting hands on it. Ball goes back out of bounds, stays with Washington. And it looks like Jefferson is fighting. I mean, Washington is just answering every run. It's not that Jefferson's playing with no heart. They're bringing the effort and energy. They're just not rebounding the basketball, and Washington's making shots. Those are the 2 things we were talking about pregame.
Yep. And 3 is more than 2. No matter what, if you make it 3, you make it 2. We're always going to have one who makes it 3. So
exactly.
As long as Washington is shooting at this high clip, Jefferson's in some trouble.
And McCarthy gets up a last shot. Bang! Washington makes it 47-24 as a last-second heave by Gladney is missing. What an impressive first half there, Addy, by the Washington Patriots. As they lead Jefferson 47-24. We will be coming back here shortly to discuss some of the halftime adjustments here by Jefferson. With that being said, please stay tuned to our commercials, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you.
Tech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
All right, Chloe, well, congratulations on your new policies. And just basically making sure all of your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out. You can give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer for Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at O'Beckon Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Gates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Smith Native Bush Insurance has served the Eastern Panhandle since 1869, a family-owned business with locations in Martinsburg on South Queen Street and Charlestown on South George Street. We are able to serve all your insurance needs. Being an independent agency, if we can't do it, nobody can. Call us today for affordable insurance.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Hey, home team sports fans. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us. Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There's still about 3:35 left to go in halftime. This is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports alongside my co-host, Addie Gilmore. Addie, how did you feel about that first half for both teams?
Well, Jefferson, obviously, also Washington, because of the playing positive. You got to continue to be offensively aggressive. And I know that you've made your threes and stuff, but you still want to be aggressive driving to the basket because that's what's going to continue to open up your threes.
Yeah, for sure.
And you continue to shoot those with confidence because they're going in. For Jefferson, is the exact opposite. You have to locate and identify the shooters that are hot. Unfortunately, it seems as if Washington is all the way hot and all their shooters are making all their shots. So you just got to play with more intensity. You got to make your shots. Continue to take the good shots that you have gotten.
Yep.
Because again, there haven't been many forced errors when it comes to bad shot selection on Jefferson. They're just not making their shots right now. So hopefully, with a little bit of I don't want to say luck, but just the basketball turbulence changing just a little bit. Those same shots that they got in the first half, they may be able to make in the second half, and that could change the complexity of this basketball game.
Oh, that's perfect analysis. Honestly, I couldn't agree anymore. I think what will be huge for Jefferson is how they respond. They have not been down like this. They've been playing competitive against every team in the EPAC, and it just looks like like you said, they're getting good shots. They're knocking down a lot of shots, too. It's not like they're shooting terrible from the field. Nope. Washington is shooting probably about 70% from the field and 50% from three. So, that is hard to beat if anybody's doing that. But Jefferson has to control their effort, their attitude, and their energy.
Absolutely.
If they want them out strong, and they can start chipping away at this game, because, like I said, 47-24, it's a 23-point ball game. You're not going to get all this back at once.
You're not going to get all it back.
So,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut you off. I do apologize about that. But like you said, you definitely don't want to think that you can win this game in 1 minute. You have to win this quarter.
Yep.
You win this quarter, you get it down to a 10-point game. That's much different than what the score looks like now.
Exactly.
But as I'm looking at Jefferson right now, their body language is a bit peculiar because they it seems as I see a little bit more excitement now. You want to continue to stay locked in. You don't want to show that you have disbelief in your ability to come back and win this game because that's infectious.
Yeah, they had the talent, and truthfully, they have a more talented roster in Washington, and they're just as well coached. It just comes down, like you said, to the X's and O's. They got to knock down shots, stop turning the ball over, making their free throws, making sure to get everybody involved, and keeping that attitude and that energy up. Like you said, right now they got to pick up the effort and the energy and start getting into Washington. Win one possession at a time. Concentrate on winning every single possession, and you'll find yourself in this game. Obviously, I'd say the goal for them is to try to get this to about a 12 to 10-point game before the end of the third quarter, but make sure that you still play hard, you still got to fight, and just start chipping away at it.
Yep.
And with that being said, Jefferson inbounds the ball here to Johnson. And
backdoor.
Quick backdoor cut.
Nice.
And a quick score there by Gladney. 47-26, and Gore has the basketball, bringing the ball up the floor. And Bordley with the basketball, driving downhill, getting doubled there by Vickers. Oh, nice move. Nice move there by Bordley, getting to the rim and drawing contact and getting another 2 free throws.
He's definitely not just a three-point shooter.
No,
he's a player for sure.
He's a 3-level scorer to me, Ash.
Sure.
He shoots a little unorthodox at the free throw line. He's actually about a step back to the right. And I remember asking him about that. He says it's just where his comfort zone is as he misses the first. But he is a true player. He loves the game. I mean, he can talk it all day. DJ Borley is a special talent and only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore, too, man. That's just what's remarkable. He got so much to look forward to, man, in this program, in this area.
And as Johnson gets downhill, gives the ball to Vickers. Vickers up a little mid-range jumper, knocks it down. You know, there's two quick baskets there by Jefferson, and they look like they're a lot more focused and serious and locked in now, taking these Washington Patriots more serious. A little late call there by the official, but definitely some contact warrants.
There was. Would you rather have a late whistle with the right call or no whistle at all and a missed call?
I mean, you got to say the late whistle. Somebody's going to be mad. You can't make everyone happy. As Gladney gets that inbound steal right there, looking to push the ball in transition. Gets downhill and draws a foul. And these are the first three possessions Jefferson has had in this half. They have been looking to attack and get downhill. They know this is going to be a long game. They have to continue to fight and chip away at it. How do you feel about the first minute or so, how they have adjusted and came out?
I thought Jefferson came out exactly how they were supposed to be. Attack the basket. They didn't take reckless threes to try to get back real quickly. They're at the free throw line, stopping the clock. They've identified the shooters and stopped them in transition so far. So they're doing what they're supposed to do to chip away.
Yeah, and they've really brought this pressure in this opening period of the second half. As a foul there by number 1 Johnson.
Another adjustment is getting Jenkins real quick, getting him faster.
Yeah, they had to pull Johnson too because he now has 4. And that'll be something to monitor going into the later portions of this game. As Borley gets the ball and already looking to push. And he's aggressive, isn't he, Addy? I mean, he's looking to get downhill at all times.
Double team. Yeah, that wasn't a smart double team.
And a big shot there, knocked down by number 15, Sean McCarthy.
Yeah, that was a questionable decision. You're trapping the player knowing that Washington is shooting so high. You want to stay on your man. You don't want to do that.
As Shively has the basketball, kicks it out to Vickers. Vickers gets the 3 up, off the mark. Troxel gets a hand on to Jamari Jenkins. Jenkins, nice spin move, goes up, creates contact, and the foul. What a tough bucket there by Jamari Jenkins, and he's fired up. He's doing everything to bring some energy back to this program. He's trying to win this game. He's willing these guys back.
Yeah, that was a tough move right there, man. That spin move was that was elite right there. I mean, not many players can make that move and get the finish with the and one. I mean, the concentration in itself, but that finish.
Yeah, that was a great finish. We'll see how much more aggressive he can be. Like I said, we know he's not 100% healthy, but he is definitely a game changer for them. They probably won't take him out much this second half. As he comes to jump, Borley with the basketball, get downhill, little floater off the mark. Shively with the rebound to Vickers, and back to Jenkins as they bring the basketball up the floor. Jenkins getting downhill with the left, another and one there by Jamari Jenkins. And 5 quick points, cuts his lead down to 18 with an opportunity to cut to 17 after this free throw attempt. And Jefferson is really trying to push the pace. Washington is still answering almost every call.
Oh my gosh, man, he had him stuck like a deer in headlights. Turn his high beams on.
I mean, he's that quick and shifty. It's hard to guard that. He's good on the free throw.
It is. And here we go. Now we got it.
It's actually a 15-point game, 51-36. As McCarthy gets to the rim and draws contact, it appears to be Adonis Troxel on the foul, but we'll get confirmation from the referee.
And that was smart on Washington, knowing that Jefferson has got those 2 and ones. Try to put the pressure on your officials to see if you can generate an and one. And if not an and one, you're still going to the line to slow down the momentum that Jefferson is creating right now. So that was a smart IQ play.
And as we've seen in this, the second period, even the second half, and even in the second period, these referees are not really letting them play as much as typical. They're definitely getting a lot of more foul calls and free throw attempts. So they definitely, like you said, Washington and Jefferson both have to take advantage of that.
100%, brother.
As McCarthy was good on the first. And he is good on the second. And a 30-second timeout here called by Washington High School with the score of 53-36. With that being said, we'll give another quick shout-out to our sponsors. We just want to say we appreciate Selton Tree Service, State Farm Insurance, Smith Nadenbush Insurance, Catro Law, Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance, Opeka Motors, R&L Landscapes, Ameritech Tire and Auto, the Barn Bridal and Formal Wear, Mountain State Basketball Academy, Cheryl Yates of ERA Liberty Reality, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Big Mike's Grilling, Cookies and Milk Daycare, Pearson Smith Reality, ATCW, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, Neon Moon Tavern, and Enclosures Unlimited Glass Company. We thank our sponsors, and we always appreciate the sport. Now, moving back into this game, Addy, it is a 53-36 game with 6 minutes left to go in this third period. Jefferson has definitely responded, cutting it from a 23 to 16-point game. How do they continue to build on the success and still try to get that lead under double digits going to the fourth?
Keep on doing what they're doing. In defense. It's not just on offense. You have to stop because, again, if you are just trading buckets, the team that's winning is going to win.
Yeah, I mean, this is a time period where they really need to get shots. And Shively picking up a low ball. Don Troxel knocks down a nice shot, and that's his first points of the evening. He had a really big night on Tuesday against Hedgesville. Been relatively quiet. We'll see if that will get him going because all a shooter needs to see is one shot go in.
One shot go in.
As Dolman puts up the shot and gets blocked there by Jamari Jenkins. Not something he's really known for, but he is coming out with a different type of attitude and energy and really setting the pace here for Jefferson as the referee talks to him and kind of giving him hey, we need to bring it down a little bit. We love the energy, but sometimes officials want to keep that under control.
Is there a timeout coming up? He's taken out of the game, but I don't know why. I guess the simple answer to your question on what's the adjustment that Jefferson needs to make is Jenkins.
Yeah, that's
it. That's the adjustment.
And Gladney fouled there. Looks like it's on the floor. Yeah, Braylon Berry there with the foul. I believe that is his second. Actually, no, it is his third foul, excuse me. As Jefferson's Gladney brings the ball out. Passes in to Shively. Down screen here by... And Troxel gets another shot up. But like we said, you see one as a shooter, you think anyone will go in. So Troxel, 5 quick points to cut this lead down to 12, and we are sensing life here with the Jefferson Cougars. And Jefferson wants to get Washington to have the ball in the corners. They want to set up that trap. They're trying to keep Borley out of the lane and not give him easy touches. As McCarthy gets to the rim, and Shively, tough rebound there. Kicks it to Troxel. Going to slow up the pace a little bit, kicks it over to Vickers. Shively goes and sets the ball screen for Vickers.
I said that down screen for.
Here's Roper with the basketball. Kicks it back to Shively. Shively facing up to the rim, getting downhill with that right hand. Kicks it to the corner to Gladney. Gladney brings the ball up. Kicks it back to Shively. Shively gets a shot from the corner and knocks it down. 2 big threes by Shively to cut the lead to single digits.
See?
Win
in the quarter. Yeah. Win in the quarter.
4 minutes ago,
win this quarter.
This team was down by 23 points with no life whatsoever. And now they've cut this down to a 9-point game, and it seems like they have all the momentum.
They do have all the momentum. They do have all the momentum, but those 2 and 1s that stopped some of Washington's momentum, or before it even started, were crucial.
Yeah, now it's, like you said, a game of runs. We've been saying that periodically through this broadcast. Now it's up to Washington to really answer Jefferson's runs. They're really applying the pressure now. As Vickers goes down the court with a nice Euro. Just misses the front of the rim. A-plus move, C- finish. But that happens sometimes when you're in this pace and space of the game. They are up and down the floor.
Yep.
As McCarthy with the basketball getting trailed.
I don't know about that. I feel like that was a little bit anticipated.
Yeah, he ducked that shoulder a little bit, but Shively definitely sold that.
He was, and you know what? Shout out to Shively because he was there.
Yeah, he put himself in that position.
He was there in the right defensive position to put the pressure on the officials. So, I'm not going to say what that call was, but he did the right thing.
I tell you what, he's better than me, Addy. In my playing career, I think I maybe took 3 charges. I hated getting hit like that. I wanted to be the one doing the hit. So shout out to Shively for taking that charge.
See, I had a different experience. Coach Rodder at the time, or my basketball coach, he would buy us a steak dinner at Outback for every charge we took, and I'm only 5'7", so I don't block many shots, so I
had to take as many charges.
I had to take as many charges as I could.
I tell you what, maybe if I had that type of deal, I probably would have got 2 or 3 charges a game.
Facts.
With Jefferson getting the ball about to bring up the floor, Jenkins is back in the game. 53-44 with 3:38 left to go in this second quarter, or the third period. My apologies. Jenkins getting the ball screen by Shibley. Kicks it out to Shibley. He's letting another one go. And
it's funny. It's the same thing, the opposite of what happened in the first quarter. Now Washington has to do a better job of identifying Jefferson shooters and getting out on them because they are making every one of their shots. Their closeouts have to be with more energy than that.
Oh, you're absolutely correct. And as Bordley seems to answer that run, now it's a 6-point game. Bordley got downhill and caused a 2-shot foul. It'll be important. He really needs to take control back of his game, as it's kind of been a quiet third period for him. And here's that unorthodox free throw. A little to the side and a step back, but he says it feels like butter. And he misses on the first attempt. I mean, Washington was probably about 80% in that first half. They've missed 3 out of 4 free throws to start this quarter. 3 out of 5. So we'll see how they adjust. Free throws and not turning the ball over was kind of something Jefferson was doing in the first half, and it's slowly starting to shift over to Washington.
It is, bro. It is.
And Bordley misses the second.
Can't do that. Can't leave any points on the board.
He's 1 for 4 from the free throw line tonight, but he's 3 for 4 from the three-point line. It's how the new era of basketball. A lot of these guys would rather shoot an open 3 than a free throw, man.
Backdoor.
Oh, what a pass there by Jamari Jenkins. Just misheld there.
Yeah.
Quentin Goins unable to corral that thing. But, man, Jefferson has really sped these guys up. I mean, Washington does not look comfortable out there right now. How can they adjust to this? Find somebody that's able to handle
this press is really getting Washington out of sorts and out of control.
Yeah, and Jefferson did bring the pressure in the first half, but it was not nearly this type of pressure. It looks like Coach Lewis has called a 30-second timeout. With the score now, 53-49. What a change of events. Coming to this quarter, they were down 47-23 as they have outscored them 26-6 in this third period. And it looks like this is this a 30-second or a full?
30-second.
So it is a 30-second timeout. So we will stay right here with you, ladies and gentlemen. Like you said, Addy, I mean, Jefferson has really came out in this third period, firing all cylinders, taking pride in the defensive end, and I think that's what's been the difference.
Absolutely. They have not given up on themselves. You can see that they are just as confident as they was when they started the game. And again, it's we know in basketball you are going to get punched. You might get punched hard, but how do you counterpunch? How is your defense? How is your, in boxing terms, how is your chin?
Exactly, your chin.
How is your chin?
Do you have a Nate Diaz chin, as per se? No. But I mean, like you said, you get knocked down 7 times. You got to get up that 8.
Absolutely.
And both these teams have been getting knocked down. They got their fair share of knockout, almost knockouts. Mm-hmm. But they keep just chipping away and staying alive. Yep. So this will be an exciting, last 10 and a half minutes of basketball.
I'm looking forward to that fourth quarter already. I know it's the third. I'm looking forward to that fourth, man.
I mean, this is true playoff basketball energy. I mean, both these teams are fighting for positioning in the section. Jefferson obviously wants to have home seed throughout the playoffs, so they get a home playoff game to possibly go to the state tournament. As Washington's trying to really fight to get that second seed over possibly Musselman, so that they can host a playoff game and ultimately give them 2 opportunities to go to the state tournament. Jefferson's really starting to slow it down. Jamari's at the top of the key. Coach Lewis directing traffic, looking like they're setting up a 1-4 high with a ball screen. And Jenkins gets the 3 up off the mark, but rebounded there by Goins, and he puts it in. It is a 2-point game all of a sudden.
Man, I tell you what, No, I ain't gonna say that. Basketball is just such a very phenomenal sport that this could happen.
It's almost romantic. I mean, how could you not love something like this? It's just pure energy and joy. But Jefferson rebounds the ball with a chance to tie or take the lead, and he gets to the rim and draws a foul. Jefferson with a chance to tie the basketball game.
This has turned into a game
quickly, and it looks like Washington's bringing in Braden Berry. And excuse me, number 23 is Keem Drake. I apologize. Washington. Jefferson misses the second. Rebounded there by Borley. He's getting up the floor, and the ball gets tapped away. As Shively gets up a three, offensive rebound there by Keem Drake. He misses the rebound and the putback. As Troxel and Drake are pressuring the board, picking up the basketball, trying to slow it down.
Oh, Travis. Their help defense is much better now. Jefferson's help defense is much better.
With 1:16 left to go in this game, Washington clinging to a one-point game with Jefferson bringing the basketball up. Addy, I mean, this has been an exciting third quarter.
This is fun, man. It makes you want to participate.
Yeah, we saw the way Jefferson came out at halftime.
Yeah.
And you could just see they were angry. I mean, they know they got punched in the mouth as Troxel gets the three up and takes the lead. Troxel relatively quiet in that first half with 0 points, with 8 points in his third period, as Jefferson unremarkably has the first lead of the basketball.
This has been a game, and it goes to show you that you should never give up no matter what you're down by.
And Washington takes the lead right back after a brief lead by Jefferson.
We in for it, man.
McCarthy.
We in for one of those great finishes, my brother.
Yeah, man, couldn't ask for a better game. It's 56-55 with 30 seconds to go. It looks like Jamari Jenkins and Jefferson will opt to hold for the last shot. I say right here, they're going to go try to set a hammer screen for Vickers, and they'll probably bring Shively up to come set a ball screen to give kind of a three-look. You know, Jamari can either have a floater,
That's
Shively
what
might
I
get
would do.
a layup, or possibly a corner three to Vickers.
Yes, sir.
And here they go with about 9 seconds left to go. Here comes that ball screen by Shively. Kicks it out to Shively. He kicks it 4 seconds left to go. Mara Wallace with the shot. And it is no good. And after this highly competitive third quarter, where Jefferson clawed back from 23 points down to take the lead momentarily, with Washington responding, making it a 56-55 1-point lead for Washington. Please don't miss this fourth quarter coming up. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and be right back. This is Home Team Sports. Thank you for watching.
We have two locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
And welcome back, our viewers. This is a 56-55 game currently. Washington is holding on to a slim lead. After going into the third quarter up 47-24, I mean, we were talking at halftime. This looked like the floodgates were about to open. Washington was about to pour it on, but Jefferson responded so well in that third period. Quite impressive response by Coach Lewis. Jamari Jenkins and Shively really providing a spark.
They did. And once, you know, you never know. Once Jenkins gets completely healthy, you might not be in that kind of hole that you was in the beginning of the game.
Oh, exactly. Washington misses to start the half. A quick floater by Dolman is good off the glass. Washington back up by 3. With Jefferson bringing the ball down the floor, Jamari Jenkins off a ball screen from wide Shively takes it in, kicks it to Vickers. Vickers kicking it to Troxel. Now Jenkins has the basketball. He's sizing up his man, a little one-on-one isolation action. He loves that high post area. Shively driving down the hill, gets in a spin move. Tough rebound by Vickers, and and just a missed shot.
Might have been a foul, but you wanted to
can't rely on the ref.
You want the players to decide the game for sure.
And McCarthy gets downhill. A quick 4-0 run here by Washington to scoot the lead back up to 60-55. And a missed shot there, picked up by Troxel, kicked right back out to Jenkins, and Gladney's got it. Back to Jenkins, trying to set the offense up, getting people in places. It looks like they're trying to get into a motion set.
Five out set.
And here comes Gladney to get the basketball with Bordley on him. That's a matchup we want to see the rest of this quarter. And Jenkins with the basketball. Dolman guarding him. Troxel mishandles the ball, and McCarthy picks it up.
Man,
one-on-one. Underneath and draws the foul.
He scored the last 4 points, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. McCarthy has came out in this fourth quarter trying to set a tone, allowing Washington to kind of build their lead back up with 2 opportunities to extend the lead to 7. That is impressive. I mean, sometimes it's the guys that don't necessarily get all the attention. You know, Bordley is such a dynamic playmaker. McCarthy has had his imprints all over this game.
He really has. And you made a great point. When you're a player that commands so much attention, then when you are those other kinds of players, you can be effective.
Exactly. And he's really, Bordley started so hot, he's kind of simmered down a little bit. But these role players from Washington, they have really started to step up, with their minutes increasing and Coach Miller's teaching and coaching. These guys are really starting to help out Bordley and take some pressure off his shoulders. Those shots are good by McCarthy to extend the lead to 62-55. Approaching 6 minutes left to go in this ball game. And that looks like a foul there by Braylon Berry. That's his 4th foul, and he gets subbed out here.
That's a tough one.
That's ball into Shively with Gladney now having the basketball.
Oh, nice rip through.
And good rip. I mean, that kind of looked like the Kevin Durant rip of the old.
Yeah, that was nice. Definitely was nice.
McCarthy giving Dolman some coaching right there, saying, hey, man, he's going to try to rip, get by you, draw a foul. Still 3 fouls away from the double bonus. As Johnson's got the ball in now, he has 4 fouls. That's also something to watch out for. Shabby getting downhill.
There's your body.
And he's got underneath. There he goes. Got his touchback. And, man, he's just so strong.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who? Brandon Ashenfelter?
How you know?
I do. I saw Brandon to his game.
You know I was going to go there, man.
Good with both hands. Finishes around the rim.
Undersized, but you can't stop it.
Yeah, man, that's a very great comparison. And Martinsburg great from the early 2010s. A very good comparison for Wyatt Shively.
Yep.
Home team zone. Shout out Brandon. We love you, man.
Shout out B. Ash. Yes, sir. One of the things about Brandon, man, growing up when I was playing middle school basketball, growing up poor and everything like that, I remember Brandon and his family provided me my first pair of basketball shoes. They were the Rain O'Neills.
Oh, man, you know what? Hey, Brandon's always been as solid as they come, man. He's been a confidant for me, and we love you, Brandon. We're thinking about you, brother.
Yes, sir.
But, man, you're missing a heck of a game. I'm telling you, 62-57 with 5:30 left to go. Washington underneath. Jefferson's just sticking around, fighting, clawing. They want this game just as bad as Washington does, so we'll see. It's 3, 4, and Jenkins almost comes up and corrals that one. Dolman with the basketball. Going downhill.
Oh, foul. Foul.
A lot of contact there, but no foul appears to be called. Shively did appear to go straight up and down, but that body can still cause contact.
Coach Miller has a right to be upset.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it, but this is a tough game. Now these officials, over the last about 3 or 4 minutes, have really allowed these guys to start playing. Gets the ball into McCarthy. Driving to the rim. Kicks it out. Back to Dolman. And crawling underneath 5 minutes. Clock is still. Oh, what a poke away there by Mark Wallace. Wallace getting to the rim. And just misses the bunny. Chet Gore with the rebound. And Machado with the basketball. Kicks it over to Dolman.
You got time, man. You don't want to be in no rush.
And Dolman try to get to the rim, and another turnover by Washington. That's 3 in the last 4 possessions. Which Amari bringing the basketball up. Crawled underneath almost to the 4:30 mark. Jenkins gets downhill. Circus shot. Just missed. Tough rebound there by Roper to Shively. Off the front end. And a lot of hands down there. I mean, this is This game here is getting as competitive as it gets, Addy.
Most definitely.
Gore slowing it up and getting the Dolman.
Smart play.
And they call a timeout.
Yeah, good timeout. Good timeout.
Allow you to collect yourself, get a little breather for your guys. It is a full timeout. So with that being said, we'll take a quick break and go to commercial. We'll be right back. This is Drew with Home Team Sports.
Yep.
Is under new ownership. So if you're looking for a place to go to enjoy live music, the area's top DJs and great food, all in a fun and safe environment, then we are the place for you. Our friendly bartenders and fantastic kitchen staff will take great care of you. Find us at 4529 Shepherdstown Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-260-4002.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this highly contested fourth quarter with currently the Washington Patriots up 62-57 against the Jefferson Cougars. Now, Addy, we have seen Jefferson continue to claw back. They had a brief lead, and Washington seems to be on their own little run of their own right now. What is the biggest X factor over this next 4 minutes to decide who's going to come out victorious in the game?
Well, I would say, you said in the 4 minutes, I would say the biggest X factor is who has the ball last. It seems like this game is going to be close, going to come down to the wire. But I would say the biggest X factor, because both teams are getting good shots, who makes the shots? Right. Who continues to execute when the pressure gets intensified? That is the team that's going to win. And again, it still might come up to coaching adjustments in the late game stages.
Exactly. And both these coaches have made tremendous adjustments. And it looks like a referee has called a time.
With a foul?
Scoreboard malfunction.
There is
no, right now, currently, and there's one side. We don't have the other quite yet. So the referees called a quick timeout for the scoreboard malfunction. Hopefully they can get this resolved quickly. And it looks like both scoreboards are back on with the score currently 62-57 and 4:18 left to go. And the referees are huddling up, making sure there won't be any further issues. And it looks like the officials are trying to get these guys back out here. Like, no timeout. Nope, you guys got to get back out here. But the coaches, they'll always take that free. Anytime you can talk to your guys, you got to use it. And ball comes into Gore, and he kicks it back out to Dolman.
Right to the middle. Look opposite. Almost traveled.
And Borley gets another one up, and bang! That is Borley 6'3" tonight. He is playing out of his mind, shooting the ball phenomenally.
Someone please call 911. I know you heard that song.
Oh, man, of course. Classic, my guy. And Jamari's got the basketball. With Jefferson now down 8 points. Shibley on the post, kicks it out to Mar Wallace. Wallace gets to the rim, flips it up. Gladney with the rebound. And a foul there by Gore with 2 shots. With Jefferson still down by 8 points, trying to chip away at this. They don't want to get too far behind. This is a crucial time period for them. This next 2.5 minutes or so will be big to see if they can come back. And Gladney misses on the first, and Jefferson's free throw woes continue to mount.
They sure are.
Well, Vickers checking in for Wallace. Gladney and Vickers trap it.
Gotta get it over.
Got 2 seconds, and they do get it over.
Oh, opposite.
And he gets to the rim and misses the front. Shibley with the rebound. Vickers kicking it to Jamari Jenkins.
Might have had a better shot if you passed to the opposite. You had a shooter on the side, but it's still a good shot.
Jefferson setting that double screen off to Iverson. Kicks it to Vickers. A post kick ball there by McCarthy. And Jefferson still just hanging around. 7-point game with the ball coming into Jenkins. And here comes that Iverson action. Jefferson really likes to get into this to give them multiple options to either get a wide open 3 or possibly get to the rim and give Shibley a post touch. They are going to have to worry about the clock. Is this a 3-possession game with 3 minutes left to go?
Oh, you had Shibley. Good shot. You had Shibley for the 3.
Yeah, Jamari just misses underneath the rim. McCarthy with the basketball. Now Dolman.
Now, they should not be in no rush here. They should take as much time as possible. Get a good shot, of course. If a good shot presents itself, take it. But you are in no rush because, like you mentioned, you're playing against the clock. Now Jefferson is.
Yeah, as Coach Ryan Miller now sees, clawing towards 2:30. He is a Hedgesville guy, and they are prolific for making sure they have the best time management possible.
Don't I remember?
Yeah, and this is definitely a big time period for them. You're up 3 possessions. How do you approach? You obviously don't want to become too conservative, but you also don't want to be ultra aggressive as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, you want to continue to run your offense. Continue to take what the defensive gives you, read and react, read and respond. But like you said, you don't want to be too overzealous and score because you don't need to.
There's a floater there by Dolman.
That's a good shot.
And that is a foul there by
That's a good shot. That was a shot within the sideline offense.
Yep.
It was a shot around the rim, and you got fouled. So, I mean, that was just that's what you want to do if you're Washington at this point in the game.
Exactly. I mean, but like you said, Washington, only thing they're going to want to do is get wide open layups or shoot free throws. And, moving forward now, this game's getting underneath 2:30 and clock becoming a factor, especially if these knock these free throws down. Jefferson may have to take a timeout and talk this over and say, hey, we got to speed up the pace because their Iverson series are taking 25 to 30 seconds off the clock every time, and they don't have those precious seconds to spare.
You might want to just run a fast break transition, going into your pick and roll, and seeing if Jenkins can make a play from that.
Exactly.
Because at this point in the game, your players, at this juncture with this league, your players are going to have to make the plays.
Oh, exactly. And it's on the players, but it's also make sure, hey, they're getting the right sets. Obviously, you got move fast, but not in a hurry.
Right.
When I say that, I mean, you got to make sure you're getting good actions and good time frames, but you don't want to rush something. So they're going to definitely try to get downhill.
That's a good
play by Mari. And Jefferson is dominating the boards, which is surprising. They're down by 9 points. They've out-rebounded Washington pretty heavily tonight.
Definitely.
But Washington's been making shots. They've been playing defense, and they still, even on their second and third chances, they're still sticking together playing team defense principles, and that's why they're in their control of this game. Just 2 minutes left to go.
And that's what it all comes down to, getting buckets at the end of the day. You can rebound, defend. At the end of the day, the team who scores most is going to win. So at the end of the day, you have to make your shots and get buckets.
Yeah, that's how this game works, man. Like you said, I told you earlier, basketball is romantic. I mean, how could you not love this? It's just so many different ways. Right now, this game plan and how Jefferson's going to adjust. Down by 9 with 2 left to go, they're going to want to push the pace, but they're going to want to take good shots. And how is Washington going to be? Are they still going to be conservative, try to get points, especially depending on these 2 free throw attempts? But it'll be interesting. These next 2 minutes are going to be huge because this game has pivotal implications on sectional standings.
Yep.
And Gladney at the line. Misses the first. And Gladney is a really good shooter, and he's phenomenal, a playmaker. He's been a little quiet tonight, but he is still, been a part of an X factor to allow Jefferson to stay in this game.
Ain't that interesting? How you can be a good three-point shooter, but struggle a little bit. And I know it's mental. It is mental. And when you're shooting free throws, you're supposed to make those. Three-pointers are not, I guess.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And like you said, I mean, free throws aren't practiced nearly as much now as threes. These guys are shooting a lot of threes every day, and the free throw mid-range game is becoming a lost art. So, that's huge. I mean, that's all the fundamentals of basketball. Make your free throws. Don't turn the basketball over and rebound. And Washington's won 2 of the 3 tonight. The only thing they have not been winning is the rebounding battle, but they are making shots, and that's why they're up by 10 with just under 2 left to go. And Gladney finishes at the rim and 1. Quick response there by Jefferson, and Gladney getting to the rim. And this will be his 5th free throw attempt just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's definitely aggressive.
And Keem Drake checking in the game for Shively. Maybe a little offensive defense here. With Shively having 3 fouls, they don't want to cause him any more issues. At number 12, Braylon Berry seems to have 5. He looks like he has to check out. Machado coming to take him out. But a quick hand clap to Berry as he's had a phenomenal game. He has paced the Patriots and kept them grounded. He's had multiple impacts. It doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet, but he has kept that team grounded, and that is why they have a 7-point lead. And Jefferson, a quick turnover.
Yeah, they called a turnover on Washington over the line.
And here comes Shively and Jenkins back in the game, taking out Roper and Drake. Ball in the Shively over to Jenkins. Here comes Gladney. There's a hammer screen. Bang! And now penalties. All of a sudden, a quick 4-point game, 69-65 with 1:32 left to go. And it's a 30-second timeout. And Addy, oh my goodness. It's just every time you think that one of these teams are going to pull away, I was for sure Washington was about to close it out, especially with Ryan Miller's tendency he has great game management, especially down the stretch. But Jefferson, a quick 7 points and underneath 10 seconds. I mean, that's Tracy McGrady-esque right there, isn't it?
It is. It is, T-Mac. Shout out T-Mac, man. It definitely is, man. And again, it goes to show the resolve that these players have. No matter what adversity is presented to them. It could be easy to hang your head and say, it's over. It's over. It's over. But when you fight to the end, that even sets the landscape for the next game.
Amen.
And it's part of the culture that we talked about. So, it's positive and refreshing to see that Jefferson has not put their heads down, but kept their heads up.
Yeah, credit Coach Lewis on that. I mean, he's obviously – I don't know what he said to those guys in the locker room at half. It might have not been the prettiest, but he's definitely got his response. And regardless of the outcome of this game, these Cougars got to be proud of how they responded.
They did. They came back. They definitely came back.
Yeah, and being down 23 and exerting all the energy, and another turnover by McCarthy. As Washington seems to be getting a little flustered. Jefferson with the basketball with 1:26 to go, down by 4 points. And this game has just been a crazy game of runs. I mean, both teams have been electric, and both teams have looked flat at times.
They have.
So we will see over this next 126, whoever the team that goes on this last run, like we said from tip-ball, will win this game.
If I was Jefferson, I would attack the basket. You're in a bonus situation. Go to the free throw line. Backdoor.
Backdoor cut to Gladney. Foul.
There you go.
Another 2 shots with the clock stopped. And this is what they want. They want the clock stopped, get points on the board. Now clock is not as much as a factor. You're going to have an opportunity to cut this to a one-possession game.
This is back to a game now. This is you make these 2 free throws.
And I mean, Jefferson has played well, don't get me wrong, but Washington's had 3 turnovers in the last 5 possessions. They've single-handedly allowed a 12-point lead with 2 minutes and 5 seconds just to tick away. To now, just a 3-point game, 1-possession game. I mean, Addy, we couldn't ask for any better.
We couldn't ask for a better game. You know what's interesting about this game? It's interesting that the team that plays the best is the team that's down.
Isn't that something? I'm telling you,
the team that plays the best is the team that's down.
And Gladney good on his second. Now it's just a 2-point game. Washington struggling with the ball in bounds and tremendous pressure.
I want to get another timeout. How many have left? But
I think they have 1 timeout left to full. As now Washington just seems to be struggling.
Oh, okay.
Borley's really got to take control here. If I was them, I would go 1-4 flat and give Borley the basketball and force Jefferson to come out and make a play. As Machado with the basketball. Jamari Jenkins is guarding him. Now we are underneath 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. 69-67. Washington's clinging on to a 2-point lead. Ooh, and now they are in the double bonus. 2 free throws coming up for Dolman with 48.8 seconds left to go.
It's coming down to the wire.
And Dolman converts a big clutch free throw, extend the lead back to 3. As Shively and Trox will check back in for the Jefferson Cougars. And one more free throw attempt here for Dolman. And it is good. Timeout there by Miller. It appears that this is his final timeout. And it is a full timeout. And with that being said, we will take a quick break to go to our commercial broadcasters. Please come back. It's going to be a tremendous last 48 seconds. This is Drew with Home Team Sports.
At Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever. no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is currently 71-67. The Washington Patriots are holding on to a 4-point lead with 48.8 seconds left to go in this game. It is now Jefferson basketball. What will Jefferson have to do to possibly pull this comeback out? I mean, being down 23 points is crazy. We're even talking about this, Addy.
They're going to have to score. You know, they're going to have to score, and they don't score. They got to foul immediately. But most importantly, you got to have a create a turnover. If Washington comes back and scored, and you're down in the same right now.
Exactly. A good Iverson cut there. Shavli on the block. Little pin down action. Troxel with the basketball.
There you go.
Gives it to Shavli on the block.
Oh, there's I don't know about that.
It looks
I
like
don't know about that.
Flop,
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I wouldn't say
that looks
that's
like one of the other, Sean McCarthy. Or no, that was number 11. Chet Gore taking the charge. I mean, he might have sold that a little bit.
Definitely.
Shavli, definitely a football guy. I mean, he can't.
Definitely.
They're going to call that if they see it. And that is only his second. So Shavli has played relatively well for not getting fouls. And Washington gets the ball in. Kick ball there by Vickers with 35 seconds left to go. Still 71-67, Washington leading. This is where Jefferson has been most effective. I mean, Vickers had 3 tip balls just this quarter. And I know those aren't a track stat, but those make differences in the game.
They
it's
do.
Great momentum.
They stop a potential scoring play. Turnover.
Oh, there's Chado trapped in the corner. 3 guys. Timeout. Oh, and there appears that Washington must have had one more timeout.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? And it sounds crazy. Jefferson was lucky on that timeout because they had 4 people overloaded.
And there's one
2
right
people
down
wide
there.
open. Yep.
And this is a full timeout. So we will take one more commercial break, and we will be back for the conclusion of this game. This is Drew with Home Team Sports.
An operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is still 71-67 with about 35 seconds left to go. And we will come here shortly at the conclusion of this game with the player of the game. And there's definitely multiple candidates. DJ Boyley's obviously had a great game. He has 6 threes, close to 22 points. Jamari Jenkins and Will Shavli on the other side. Both have been playing phenomenal. This last 29 seconds will be huge, to identify who will be the Home Team Sports player of the game. And it looks like they're discussing something between the coaches. Possible time issue or maybe a foul issue. It looks like the official scorekeeper there is going over some stats or maybe possible foul issues. Little Jeopardy impersonation right there, Ratty. I mean, they're just delaying the inevitable. This was a terrific game. I wonder
what the conversation is about.
Clearly, it has to be an issue with maybe a player's foul situation.
Or timeouts? Timeout, maybe?
Possible, because I thought that Washington, that was their last timeout they took with about a minute and 20 seconds left to go. If Washington was out of timeouts, this would be a technical foul with Jefferson shooting 2 free throws and the basketball.
Could be. Shout out Chris Webber.
Hey, man, he didn't know any better.
Shout out Chris Webber.
Still one of the GOATs.
For sure. In college for
and it looks like we will have official word.
What's he got?
And it does not appear.
It had been a timeout situation.
So they still had one more timeout.
It had been a timeout situation.
Now it appears Washington has the basketball, 71-67 with 29 seconds left to go. Obviously, they're going to try to get a quick steal here, but when do you foul? Do you give it 5 or 6 seconds, or do you try to foul immediately?
Man, who gets the ball?
Oh, I mean, that was a missed foul right there. And Borley's back.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on who gets the ball.
Check there by Gladney. As Machado will go to the line for his first attempt of the night. With 27 seconds left to go with a 71-67 lead as Shively and Trox will look to check back into the ballgame. And Jenkins kind of clamoring with the ref right now, asking where the foul's at. He's got to be careful. As this game's still close, you don't want to get an unnecessary technical.
No, you do not. You definitely don't want to do that. Find yourself in the paper for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, it's a good one there, Addy.
Find yourself in the journal.
As Machado knocks down a big first free throw.
Not contributing to the basketball game for the right reasons. As someone who has gotten a bountiful amount of technical fouls in my basketball career.
Yes, sir.
And a lot from Ron Watkins on there. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and we love Ron. He's definitely one of the longest tenured refs around here. And he calls it honest and he calls it fair.
Yeah, I like Ron. I think he's a good one too. I definitely do. I mean, yeah, a good guy too. You know, good man, good honorable man.
And here's Machado trying to extend it to 6, and it is good.
10 years removed, I can say that I deserve probably all of the
now when you look back, you see that. You're like, okay, maybe I was wrong in that situation. You know, it's an enlightenment. As Jamari Jenkins is pushing the ball at the floor with underneath 25 to go. Loses the basketball. It appears to be off of Washington's Chet Gore. It hit the bottom of his foot. 21 seconds left to go. There's still time. A 6-point game. A quick three right here.
You got to take a three, right, Drew?
Yeah, I agree so, too. I mean, I don't think you really have time to shoot a layup. And there is Shively. Just missed.
Good. Look up.
And now, Jenkins with a quick three. He stepped out of bounds. Unfortunate. That was a great play by Jenkins. With 12.8 seconds, that almost all but does it.
Chuck's gonna have replay because I think he was out, but they're going to be trying to challenge that a little bit. I think he was out for sure.
I mean, we got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, Coach Ryan Miller had these guys ready to play tonight.
He did.
You know, he was up by 23 at halftime.
He did.
All of a sudden, Jefferson takes the lead, right?
Yeah.
And these guys still had the composure to come back and finish this game with 11.8 seconds left and DJ Boardley going to the line. And with that being said, the home team sports player of the game is number 5 of Washington, DJ Boardley. Congratulations, DJ.
Yeah, he has put Washington on his back. I mean, the blitzkrieg of threes that he came out in the first half, the composure on the defensive end. I mean, he has put his imprint all over this game. So a well-deserving player of the game award for him.
Absolutely. DJ really put his imprints all over it. He did have help. I mean, Dorothy, Dolman, those guys chipped in. I mean, those were both double-digit scores for these guys tonight. So Boardley, you know, this is his 24th and 25th point if he makes this. He's obviously had an explosive game, but he did have help all around.
He did, absolutely.
And Boardley with 25 tonight, 6 threes, an incredible performance with 11.8 seconds to go. Washington up 75-67 with Jefferson inbounding the basketball, trying and hoping and praying for a miracle. And just short, Vickers gets the ball and puts a tip in. And a quick timeout with 3.8 seconds left to go by Jefferson.
Let me ask you this, Drew. After a game like this, if you're number number 5, do you sleep well tonight, or do you get, after a good game like this, do you sleep well tonight, or do you get no sleep at all because you're still amped of how well you played?
Well, see, in my personal experience, if I had a game like this, which I didn't, I was not as good as DJ Boardley, but when I had a game like this, I would go right to bed. My mom would make me some cookies, maybe some Cinnabon, something like that.
Your mom would make you some cookies and some Cinnabon, and you go right to bed.
Hey, she used to bless me, but now Mama Dukes and Pops and Ashley, I love you guys. I mean, hey, they was always a great support. But man, after a game like this, yeah, definitely, I would love to go home, talk about it. You know, my pops would grill me. I could have a perfect game, hit the buzzer beater. Pops would let me know, and that's all love. But this is something he's going to build off of. Only a sophomore. I mean, this guy's got such a huge future.
Oh, man.
And the kid's a hard worker. He spends so much time in the gym. He's only going to improve and get better. So, again, shout out to Home Team Sports Player of the Game, DJ Boardley. Congrats, my friend, and we will be speaking with him at the conclusion of this contest. With Washington just throwing the ball in, just trying to close this game out. We do got to give kudos to Jefferson, down 23 points to take a brief lead in the fourth quarter I mean, just phenomenal. I mean, these teams are going to meet again possibly in the sectional playoff. So we shall see moving forward, and that is the conclusion. As the confetti goes in the air, Washington student section is hyped as they complete the season sweep of the Jefferson Cougars.
Good game. That was fun, man. That was super exciting. Good sportsmanship. We'd love to see that. But yeah, man, that was a game for the ages, and I hope none of these players hang their heads because they have contributed and given us fans, giving us commentators, giving us everything. Such a great game that we're going to be talking about for a long time. So
absolutely,
shout out all the student athletes.
And with that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be joined by DJ Borley, Washington basketball standout, to talk to him about the conclusion of this game. This is Drew with Home Team Sports. We'll be right back.
Perfect. Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill. Neon Moon Tavern is
Hello, this is Drew with Home Team Sports, joined today with the Home Team Sports player of the game, DJ Borley. DJ, tremendous game, man. 6 threes, 25 points, a big win over your crosstown rival. How do you feel moving forward? Are you guys confident going into the second part of this season, getting ready for sectional play?
We've been struggling lately, losing. We got a win last week, so we're just trying to, come in here and get more wins, and, this is a big win for us.
Absolutely. I mean, you played phenomenal, but you did have some key help there. McCarthy was stepping up, Dolman was stepping up, and I know you have a lot of scoring pressure on your shoulders, but when you have guys like that step up, can knock down shots, and help relieve some of that pressure off you, how does that help you, and how does that make you guys more dangerous going into March in the sectional play?
Honestly, it really helps us. I've been telling them, since the beginning of the season, they can do it. They just got to, lock in and be confident when they're shooting. I've been telling them that since the beginning of the season, so it wasn't really a surprise to me when they came out here and did what they were supposed to do. So.
Yeah, DJ, and we just got one more question for you. I mean, moving forward, you guys have had a tough schedule, had a tough couple weeks. How do you build off of this game, and how do you get ready for sectional play? I mean, you guys obviously have aspirations to make it to the state tournament. How do you guys fulfill those obligations?
We just got to lock in. We won big games before, and, when we try to come in confident, it's hard to win or come back when we win games, so we just got to come in and be ready to play. We can't just let one big win and we won last week. We're just going to easily come in here and win. We just got to play with a chip on our shoulder all the time.
Exactly. It doesn't happen like that. I mean, man, you played phenomenal. You got your teammates involved, even on the defensive end. Maybe not something that's your specialty, but moving forward, if you play defense like you did tonight, continue to score the basketball, you guys will be a threat in this Eastern Panhandle Athletic Conference. And with that being said, Home Team Sports, this is Drew Pitzer, joined by DJ Borley, the Home Team Sports player of the game. Congratulations, DJ. You were a heck of a player, my man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And with that being concluded, this is... Oh, we will be joined by Coach Ryan Miller as well. Ready for it when he comes down, my man. And we're just waiting for the man of the hour, Coach Ryan Miller, to join us. He'll be up here momentarily. Good game, my man. What a game plan. Way to adjust, too.
No, you're good.
And again, this is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports, joined by Coach Ryan Miller of the Washington Patriots. Coach Miller, this Jefferson team is a phenomenal team filled with a lot of athletes and guys that can score the basketball. Coming to this game, what were y'all's game plan to possibly stop Jamari Jenkins and Gladden?
I mean, well, one, that's really hard.
Amen on that.
I thought we did a great job. I think JG hit 3 free throws in the first half, and that's all he had. Braylon Berry, who was on the JV level, And honestly, Braylon's had his moments where we weren't sure he was going to make it.
Right.
For him to step up and show the amount of heart he had to chase Gladney around all game, and I know he fouled out. He used all 5 fouls to his capabilities, and that was big. And then Chris Dolman on Jamari Jenkins. And I don't know how healthy Jamari is. I have no idea. He looked pretty good to me tonight.
He did look.
Chris did a phenomenal job on keeping him out of the lane. You know, they're a really hard team to play. They run, like I watched them against Hedgesville. I think they ran 9 sets in the first half. I don't know how you prep for that. We just threw it at our kids, and they took it, and they did a great job.
Well, having a young team like that, too, and maybe guys that haven't seen it, you know, it's almost better like that because these guys were just so ready to get after it. I mean, the energy you guys came out with, and going up by 23, 47-24 going into halftime, and then ended up losing that lead, actually being down by 2 points to Jefferson. You were calling that timeout and calling those adjustments, reeling the guys in. I mean, that was very impressive, you know, game adjustments, and this was a game of adjustments. Both sides had their own runs, and I got to say, you know, that was incredible to see. But moving forward, how do you guys feel, you know, your positioning in this Eastern Panhandle Athletics Conference? How do you guys feel moving forward, you know, moving to sectional play?
You know, I think we played really well in spots, and you know, the EPAC's maybe never been more competitive.
Right.
Like, you know, Washington used to be the team where you rolled up and you just said, okay, this is an off night. Well, we're not that anymore. You got to show up and play. And that was our goal all year. And like, I like our matchups against some of the teams, you know, and we've struggled at times. Like, I think in moments we played Spring Mills as tough as anybody. And that's the best team in the state. I thought we played Martinsburg pretty well. They had the scratch and claw. So I think we can get anybody on any given night. It's just with these young guys, you know, sometimes I don't know what I'm getting.
Right.
When they play with energy, which you got a rivalry, they're going to come out with energy. When we do that, we're really good. And it's just keeping that energy up. And Josh McCarthy's done a good job taking on the leadership role and making sure we've had that recently. So I'm really proud of those guys.
And as soon as you mentioned McCarthy, I mean, it seemed like he answered a couple quick runs. They made it a 59-58 game with 3 minutes left to go, and he had 5 quick points that allowed you guys to push that lead out there, and they never relinquished it. So moving forward, like you said, you guys have all the talent, all the pieces. You're young. You don't always know what you're going to get. But moving forward, you guys have all the talent and pieces there to compete. With that being said, what do you expect? Do you expect to win some games in sectional time? Do you expect to possibly make it to the state tournament? How do you feel moving forward?
I mean, I certainly think we can. Coming into the year, actually, when I got the job and home team interviewed me the night I was approved, I said progress was my main goal. I think we've made progress. You know, we went from a 3-win team to now we're, 9-8. And we're not perfect, man. And with young guys, you have nights where things don't go your way. But when we show up and play like that, we can give anybody a run. Like, we're not done yet. I expect to be competitive in sectional and regional play, and hopefully we can sneak into a state tournament and make some noise.
Right. I love that. And Coach Miller, that's great. You know, we see what you're doing with the culture and the personality of just your team and, you know, just DJ's character and all the guys' character you have on the team. It's very impressive to see, and it's nice to see that Washington's found somebody like yourself to help these guys not only be great basketball players but great men.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stop you right there before you go. I couldn't do that without every person wearing a red polo down there tonight.
Amen.
Those guys on my staff do a fantastic job. Look, I'm a busy dude. I got a 6-month-old baby. I got a wife who takes care of her. So there's times I'm not as focused as I need to be. They keep me grounded. They do a great job and step up when I have some failures. I'm super proud of my staff. Everyone in that locker room's great, man.
Yeah, I played with a couple of those guys. They are definitely good people, good players
absolutely.
too.
Yes.
Smart basketball IQ. So
Yes.
yeah, you're just as good as your staff. But with that being said, we appreciate your time, Coach Miller. I know you're a busy man. You go home with your wife and your kid.
Thank you.
You enjoy his victory and get ready for sectional play. Getting ready to come up.
Thank
It was a
you.
pleasure, my
Appreciate
friend. You
it.
take
Yep,
care.
absolutely.
And with that being said, this is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports, who is joined by my co-host Addie Gilmore. We thank you guys for tuning in to this incredible contest where Jefferson came out, under the losing end, 75-69 to the Washington Patriots. Please look forward to more events coming soon. And this is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports. Thank you again.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg,